so this is how I flipped that Motorola ringtone into a old Xavier so bass type beat. So pretty much I just went in here, right? I got the sample in here, and I was like, alright, there's some good high ends, there's some good low ends on that. And then I just went in here, right? And I just chopped it up. I just chopped it up a bit. I put on some reverb. I turned up the high ends. I turned down the low ends a little bit. Or I turned up the low ends and turned down the high ends. And yeah, that's pretty much the chop. And then I went in here, I went into Citrus, and I laid down this chord progression. And this is just the preset Dark Heaven. It's pretty good, honestly. And I didn't really change much on here. I actually didn't change anything. This is what I did basically for mixing. I just put on a phaser because I thought it sounded pretty dope. And, a little bit of reverb and all that. That was the wrong one, but that's what I pretty much put on, just some reverb and all that. And I did this little chord progression, just, up and down, and I just followed the path of, the ringtone. And then for this pluck, I actually went in here, and this is the 808 Crusher. And as you can see here, I just basically laid down a simple pattern, kind of just did it up and down, and now it's just like figuring out what kind of tone, and I just put a little fruity bass boost on it. And it works well. I didn't put too much EQ or anything on it because I didn't really want it to stand out as much, but I mean, it fits pretty well. I just added this little pattern to it, and I think it's pretty clean. And then for this little pluck, I went into Surge XT. It's a free synth, by the way. It's actually really good. And as you can see, I went in here, I did one of the presets, and I added a effect. It's ambience, called Galactic. It's one of my favorites. It's actually really good. And I pretty much just used the riff machine, threw down some notes, and then I just fixed it up myself. And this is the mixing. I just put some EQ, added the fruity limiter, and then I just went in there and I just messed around with it. I just put some different plucks. I added some of my own, and I just changed the velocity a bit, and I think it's pretty clean. And then in this one, I did the stock plugin auto gun, or whatever it's called. But I just went in here, I just did the Flanger synthesizer, and honestly, this one's super underrated. And I just did a little delay, some reverb, and then I EQ'd it a bit. And honestly, for a free synth being stock, it's honestly pretty good. It's very underrated, and I just kind of followed the pattern of the ringtone, so each pluck is just basically another octave for the Motorola sound effect, and I just put that through, and I just followed the pattern for the actual sample. I think it works well. And then right here, I have Zebralet, or whatever it's called. Also another free synthesizer, really good synthesizer. And I just did the Atlantic Swell. It's basically default. Pretty good synth. I found it on Reddit. It's pretty much free. I mean, I just went in here and I just changed it up. As you can see, I put the EQ. I just added the Surge XT effects. I don't know why it's not showing up on the wave, but whatever. So yeah, this is what I put in. I just put in the Surge XT effects and I just EQ'd it. So yeah, you could just see it there, and I just added a little bit of delay because I wanted to give it that spacey sound effect. And then, I just laid down this little pattern up and down. I just kind of followed it with whatever lead. And I mean, it's pretty cool sound. I keep it in the backdrop just for a little texture. But yeah. And moving on to the drums here real quick. I apologize for the quality. My computer is pretty dookie, so, I couldn't really fix it. It's just the CPU is tweaked out. And so I'm going to show you how I did the drums for this type of beat. And I'm going to mute each one here so you can hear how I put down the pattern. So right here, I did a little hi-hat sputter. And I mean, it's pretty clean. It does follow each part, and I just didn't really put too much EQ, just did a little soft clipper. And I like to put a break in between so the beat has like time to breathe or whatever. But yeah, and then right here, I placed in the kick, and this is my favorite kick pattern. I just placed in, I just obviously followed the sample and all that, and the hi-hats, and I think it works pretty well. I think it's a good kick. It's probably the one I use the most. And then on here, I'm going to show you this snare. Before the mixing, though, hold on. So I just put a little fruity delay and some bass boost because I did layer the kick because I thought it sounded pretty good with two kicks on there. And then onto the snare right here. I'm going to show you that one right quick. So this is what I laid down for the snare here. I think it's it just follows the kick beat. Everything else, it's a pretty good pattern. I didn't try to make it too overabundant or whatever. And then right here we got a little just a little reverb on it. I didn't put too much. I thought it sounded fine on its own. And then right here we got the default clap I put in. Pretty good clap. It's a default one from a free drum kit that I picked up off of Reddit. And I didn't really put too many claps in here because I think, the beat needed to breathe, so it's like an old Xavier type beat. And for this one, I just pretty much, I didn't even put much. I just put a soft clipper on it again, but I don't really care for claps too much. I think they're too much on my beats, but yeah. Then I just put in a little open hat, just a little sputter here and there. Yeah, so I just put in there, and I think it sounded pretty good on that part. As you can see, I'm just putting in different ones because, got to add a little bit more texture. And then as you can see right here, I just put in a little open hat. I think it's pretty good. I didn't really mix it much. In fact, I didn't really put in anything. I just put 3 of them because I didn't think it needed much. I mean, the beats I just wanted it to breathe a little bit, so I didn't put too many in there. But I mean, I think it fits kind of well. I actually like it, so yeah. I just put 2 more in there for it. And then here I just put in another little perk just to follow with the clap because I think it needed it. Obviously, I wasn't putting much on the clap, so I just layered it with another perk sound just to make it give more texture to it. And I think it sounds pretty good in my opinion. I like it. So yeah, that's everything, and this is the full beat right here.